alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You hear me? Do you feel me? It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Huh? It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright.
2016 was a very weird year for multiple reasons. When I look back on this year, it was actually quite jam-packed. A lot of things happened. Like, I went to Guildford to go and play some of the Need for Speed updates early. I went to go play Forza Horizon early. All these other things. I went to loads of car festivals, and on top of all that, I'm now at uni, and it's mad to think that this year I've done so much, but the year still dragged. So let's go ahead and rewind the clocks all the way back to January 2016 and go through the whole year. So what happened in January? Well, to put it bluntly, not much. At the time, everyone was still enjoying Need for Speed 2015, so mainly that's what everyone was doing in the community, really. That and getting ready for Horizon 3. And there'll be a lot on that later. It's not a shock to realise that racing games were very bland this year. Obviously Gran Turismo was delayed, which kind of left us only with Forza Horizon 3, and that was kind of more of the same, and that definitely kind of showed during the February-March months. Luckily, Drive Club and Need for Speed were still getting updates, so it was just enough to keep us going till Horizon 3 came out. Then Need for Speed stopped doing updates, and Evolution Studios got closed, and we're all a bit buggered really. To add to the frustration around this time, YouTube was also starting to slowly break. Firstly, the sub boxes weren't working, which was a long-standing issue that YouTube's had for a very, very long time, and this started happening around that time. And then we have the more recent issues of suggested videos and the sub box is still not working. However, it does seem like YouTube is slowly going back to normal. But with all this bad news, I actually don't think it was that bad. With Need for Speed's now no longer doing updates, and with practically no games to play, it really pushed me as a content creator. Around this time, I kind of tested the waters with different projects such as Unknown, Outlawed, Foundations, and all those story montages. In addition to this, it was also around April-May time, and this is when I was slowly getting more time off school, and that meant I could put a lot more time into my YouTube videos. And honestly, since then, my workflow has completely changed. I'm able to do what I used to do a lot faster now, and I think honestly I'm making some of the best videos I've ever made as of recent. But without a doubt, the hardest point of this whole year was when I lost my YouTube hard drive. That was around August time. I literally lost everything. Every banner you'd seen up to that point, every thumbnail, every actual video, everything. All the fonts, I'd lost literally everything. That was kind of the reason my channel had a kind of a bit of a makeover at the time. I kind of changed a few things round, and I tried to give the channel a new fresh look, and that really changed how my content was. Up until that point, I was very, very safe with how I did things, and then I feel like a lot of things changed at that point. I got a lot more creative, and my whole mindset of how I make videos just changed for the better. I think if you look back at my videos from a year from now, they pale in comparison to what I'm actually doing currently. If we fast forward to the 7th of September, I passed my driving test. Now I'm still waiting to get a car, and it's not going to be anything amazing, but the plans after a year of having that are looking pretty good. I'm probably not too likely to end up doing car vlogs in that car because it won't be particularly amazing, and I don't want to sit here and pretend it is unless I'm going to events and stuff. But it's really, really nice to know that I've actually passed the driving test, and that was all the way back in September now. It doesn't even feel like that long ago. Although the early months did drag, I've got to say, since September the whole year has flown. I can't really tell you much of what happened because, to be honest, it was more of the same. Some Need for Speed 2017 stuff, some Forza, some Undefeated, some indie games, a bit of everything, a lot of variety, trying to keep everything interesting. And honestly, I think I did a really good job of doing daily uploads and keeping everything interesting over those last few months, considering we only had one new game. Keeping consistent uploads was definitely something I struggled with when I first joined uni. However, definitely recently, I feel like I've really adapted to the change, and it's going pretty well. So what can you expect from the year 2017? Well, firstly, there's a lot more games coming out, and I think overall my next kind of objective is just to up the ante, up the production quality, and just make everything better. I have a funny feeling that 2017 is going to be a very good year for the channel, so here's to hoping, I guess. And for the very last time in 2016, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in in the next one. You guys have been awesome. I will see you in 2017.